continuing the 50-year anniversary celebration of James Howlett, aka Logan, BKA Wolverine, as well as one of the longest running rivalries in Marvel, courtesy of Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth. I present to you Logan versus Sabretooth. What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again, continuing the run on Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine, Logan, James Howlett. 50 years. It's his anniversary, y'all. Happy birthday to Logan. And we're celebrating with a plethora of 2-packs. The first one was Patch and Joe Fixit, aka Logan / Wolverine and the Hulk, the gray version. And now, continuing on with possibly the most anticipated and sure to be the favorite of all the 2-packs, we have got Logan and Sabretooth. You see the packaging right there? Everything within. You've got Logan blazing the cowboy get up. You see the accessories, additional head sculpt. Same thing with Vic, aka Sabretooth. He's got his accessories in there too. At the top, we've got that 50-year banner, as well as Marvel's Logan and Sabretooth. Turn to the side, we have some artwork of Sabretooth. And then on the other side, we have artwork of Logan, having at it. Turning to the back, we have some more artwork in the form of a foul comic cover. You see that right there. You know it's foul because it's got the 50 in there. That's to represent the 50 years. You got Wolverine, the picture of those two about to have at it. And then over here on our right, we have a little read-up, which I will zoom in for you guys to check out. And then down below, we have an illustration of a comic of those two, getting it in the wintertime, back before they were, I guess, superhero and supervillain. So, yeah, that's how it goes down with them. And so now we're here back to the front, and we're about to get these cats open. And here we go. The boys are out of packaging, and I think our backdrop is apropos for what we got going on. We are basically in a log cabin. So, yeah. Or I should say outside of a log cabin, quite frankly. Anyhow, the distinction between the sizes, I think, is on point. Logan is, he's not very tall. He's a 5'3" cat, whereas Victor Creed, Sabretooth, is 6'6". He's on the, we'll call it a modified Omega Red buck. And that is, I think, the crazy thing is I think that's the perfect buck for Sabretooth, but not necessarily for Omega Red. Omega Red is taller than Sabretooth. Omega Red is 6'11". And even though I love the Omega Red that we have gotten, both of them, because it was released twice with some slight color variations. Omega Red should have been a little bit bigger if we're going to be sticklers about scale. Like I said, Omega Red is 6'11". That's a big boy. But we've got a big boy right here. This cat ain't no slouch in his own right. We're talking about Sabretooth, and I think what we see in here works perfectly. The runt against the grunt, really. So let's see what we got going on in the way of accessories. We'll start off with the head sculpts, which we have here. We've got one for Vic, and we've got one for Logan. Let's get in close for these. And as we can see, they're just some variations on what we got coming out of packaging. Sabes on our right here, he's grinning in this one, whereas he's snarling on the portrait that came out of packaging. And the continuing motif with our Logan / Wolverines snickering or, smirking, as opposed to us getting the snarling or growling or angry head. I really don't understand the science behind that, but hey, at least we got a different portrait, right? So that's how that goes down. We also get a set of hands for our guy Vic, another set of hands, no fists, just more kinds of clawing style hands. These are different than what came out of packaging. Out of packaging, he's got open hands that are like trying to claw. These are a little bit more of a grasping nature. Not quite, but you can get some more more distinctive slashing poses with these hands. And then we get another set of hands for Logan. These are open as well, and of course no claws. So that's what this is supposed to signify. The right hand is a C gripper, and you see what the left one is. It's a grasper of some kind. And finally, we've got a hand of cards there. This is the outside of them. It reads Xavier, strangely enough, and then on the inside, we have what looks to be, yes, a full house there. So, yeah, that's a winning hand for Logan. Now, does that mean he's going to be winning in any encounter with Sabretooth? Well, they've got a long history, and both have taken their hits. Starting off with Sabretooth, we know that Wolverine is the star of the show, but we can't front. We know that in this case, Sabretooth is the highlight. This is more or less the Sabretooth that we've been wanting for a long time. Hasbro has put out different versions, they've made several attempts, and, some have been all right, others have been not so much, but this time I think Hasbro's got a winner here. As I stated before, on the Omega Red Buck, there are some modifications. The arms are pinless. The legs still are pinned, but it's the same color, so it isn't really that bad, which is cool. We've got the nice butterfly joints there, so our boy rears back like that. And the mane obviously is going to impede the clasping, but he can get his arms that close, so that's pretty cool. We've got the head snarl. That head snarl portrait is definitely a beast, no pun intended. Some of the fine details of that face right there. Like I said, this one is more of a yelling, angrier, going in kind of portrait. He's got the pupilless eyes, the dirty blonde hair going on for real, and the mane is very nice. It's I believe it's glued on, definitely a separate piece. And then of course you've got the mustard color and the browns mixed up in there, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because Wolverine also sports a mustard brown and brown uniform from time to time. So yeah, that's pretty interesting to think about in terms of. We know that he's got the articulation from the Omega Red style buck, so you can get him into some pretty decent poses, especially if you put in the time and the work. You guys have been along with me on my journey of trying to improve my posing game. It still leaves a lot to be desired, but you know, it's getting there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Here we got, moving back some so you could see, we've got Vic, you know, like in a crouch and ready to spring into some action there. And, but yeah, pretty, pretty nice. I'm very happy with this, as a lot of people are. So, yeah, you know, trying to get him to stand. As always, that's an issue. But I've got him standing right there, which is cool because I want to bring in, for comparison, his predecessor. Let's hope that this cat wants to stand without giving him a problem. There you go, right there. And there is the before and after. And I wasn't mad at the previous Sabretooth, but I can't front. I still wanted more. He was somewhat bigger than the average buck, but when we think of Sabretooth, what we got going on our left is definitely what comes to mind. Now for the star of the show, talking about Logan, as he is so named on the packaging this go round. And in fact, it's actually trademarked by Marvel. You saw it read Marvel's Logan. So there it is. You know what I'm saying? Not just another name, a bona fide official name for a character. Anyway, we've got our boy, and he's in his cowboy outfit. He's got the hat. The hat is not removable on either portrait. This is, of course, the stern, stoic / neutral portrait. And so here we are, closer up so you can see that stern, stoic look. Still doesn't look happy at all. You know what I'm saying? No smile. The most we'll get is that snicker from the other portrait. But this is pretty cool. He's got the pork chops going on. And yeah, pretty nice. We've got painted on hair. And it actually feels textured. So yeah, the hair is sculpted in and it's painted over. So that is great. Speaking of that, let's look at the forearms, since his sleeves are rolled up, and feeling with my hand. I feel some texture in there, but you see, we've got the paint and on the backs of the hands as well as the forearms. And same thing for our right side. In terms of the claws, he's got the claws we've been getting lately that aren't as flimsy as the previous claws. So it looks like, once again, I won't have to worry about equipping Wolvie with third-party claws, the metal claws, because these look like they are pretty good indeed, for real. Of course, we know about Logan's or Wolverine's body. This buck was made specifically for Wolverine because of his size, and we loved it when it first came out. They've made some modifications, like we now have pinless elbows in this case, because they had to do something different with the arms anyway to accommodate it being just a shirt this go round. So we do have that. And you know, unfortunately, we don't get butterfly joints. They would have been great to get butterfly joints with Wolverine, because rearing back is something that he does when he has his claws brandished out. But we don't have that. We do get an upper diaphragm, so he can go side to side and, of course, twist and shout. And he can bend over a little bit with that and bend back. And then, of course, he's got a waist swivel, so you can combine that. So he actually rotates 360 left or right from both ends, top, upper torso, and the lower torso. And, you know, he's rocking pinned knees as well. But Still pretty cool. And then, of course, when you're talking about the pant legs, that's going to serve up some issues, you know. But we make it work. You know what I'm saying? We make it work. Let's see if I can get him to stand on his own, and there he is, standing on his own, which is cool because now I get to bring in his predecessor with the cowboy hat going on. See if he'll stand for me first try. There it is. So, and this particular Wolverine, which had the flimsy old style claws, has been equipped with third-party claws. These are metal. I've stated this before. They can poke you. They can draw blood if you're not careful. Here they go with their other heads and the other hands and head sculpts. Both of them showing what passes for elation. You know, Sabes has got that grinning portrait, and Logan snickering because he's got a winning hand. And it does fit in his that C grip hand, which, by the way, is it has a horizontal hinge. And so, to conclude this review, we've got the Hasbro Marvel Legends 50th anniversary 2-pack consisting of Marvel's Logan and Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth. We have gotten what we definitely wanted out of this Sabretooth. This 2-pack, this is Wolvie's celebration, of course, and he's the star of the 2-pack, but Sabretooth is definitely the highlight. This is what everyone who's getting this set is getting it for, hands down. Not even going to argue. We already know what it is. It is what it is, and I think I can speak for most of us when I say that Hasbro has delivered on this Sabretooth. The right height and the right buck, obviously, and yeah, it's great. I mean, if we need to ask for anything else, maybe a pair of fists, even though Sabes isn't known for punching. He's known for slashing, clawing, ripping, and tearing, and biting and screaming and all that other good stuff. But I can't say anything else about Sage as far as Logan is concerned. I mean, we got him in his cowboy attire here. He's got his second head sculpt is a snicker. You see, I've got both of them in their poses. There's both sporting their, we'll call it smiling or more happy portraits. Yep, here we go again. What's it going to turn out to be this go round is basically what I'm trying to convey there. As far as Logan is concerned, you know, nice figure for what it is. We did get some upgrades to the figure for this particular occasion. He's got the pinless elbows, which is cool, and he's got the upgraded claws, which aren't as flimsy as the previous plastic claws, so that's a good deal as well. So what would also be a good deal would be for you guys to go below and leave your comments on what you think about this 2-pack. You're going to pick it up, or you're picking up any of the others, and let me know what you think about that. Give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe if you haven't done so, share the video, and hit that bell. The notification bell is what I'm speaking on. If you want to be informed when I upload another video, which will be relatively soon as we march through the 50-year anniversary celebration of James Howlett, a.k.a. Logan, b.k.a. Wolverine. And that's how it gets done.